Hello, hello. Just getting her set up to make sure everything's going to be centered today. Sorry, I'm moving you already. My bad. I'm Sandy, by the way. Hi and welcome. Hi and welcome. And make sure on Facebook this is working. Oh my goodness. Welcome everyone. I'm excited, really excited for tonight because this is the first of 15 Christmas cards that I'm going to have on my blog. Now in this case, this one gets a video because I'm here. Wow, what an angle. Okay, not sure I'm liking that completely, but I think it's set up. Alrighty. Hopefully it's working. Looks like it's working. Anyway, so the card that, well, here's the card. This is a card, and this was my submission for our blog hop. Happens on the 15th of every month. And this is the card that we'll be making tonight. So my blog post is actually up and running. It's just then the video that has to go on. So I do hope you like this because it was fun to make. It was easy to make. And really, that's what we want, right? We don't want cards that are so difficult that it drives us crazy. We don't want to be driven crazy. Uh-oh, I just moved my computer screen. Hey, Sandy. Happy Tuesday to you as well. Yep, you're just popping on. Say hi. Hey, Lee. Welcome. Alrighty, and the reason I have these dies out is because, well, two reasons. One, to show you that this is, I think, probably Stampin' Up's best idea yet. Hey, Marcy. Alrighty. Like, look. That really doesn't look like a J, but it is this direction. And you know how sometimes you're like, I don't know how these all fit on the page? Not the case. And then the Y. There you are. All right, there. So this is kind of cool because this tells me that I can put these back. Now, I'm never sure if one's an O and one's a 0. So you can choose. This happens to fit on what well, that's like upside down and backwards. There we go. It happens to fit on the little thing that goes on the card. The little thing. That's what it's called tonight, apparently. Hey, Terry, welcome. Alrighty. Never looks like my video's moving. This drives me crazy. Bonkers, maybe. Okay, so two things I want to show you. One, I am going to bring out my machine, my stamp and cut and emboss machine. And let's just see, that light looks a little, well, someone didn't charge the batteries. Just so I can show you how it all works again. I really like the new machine. Hey, Janice, Valerie, I think I got everybody. All right, I love number one, that they're numbered, okay? Two, it actually tells you, there's instructions to tell you how to build these. Now, I just want to say something. I watched the Stampin' Up video on how to do, this is the magnetic plate, how to build the base, like, or build your sandwich, I should say. It was wrong, okay? It was wrong because I put it through the machine and went, nothing happened. That's because it needs plate number 2 in there. They didn't say that on the video, but when I read through the comments, I'm like, oh yeah, alrighty. Oh, so the letter is rounder. Well, I'm gonna have to use the number tonight. You'll see why. Well, I showed you the card, so you'll see why. All right, so this is heavy. It's also, if you can see here, you can see the outline of my little test dies. So those were the first 3 I tried tonight because I just got this. Now, Stampin' Up, in the instructions, it says it's self-healing, which is awesome, but you want to use a different part of the plate. Don't keep using the same spot. We are creatures of habit, but we don't want to be in this case. All right. So you remember with the old plate, and I did not bring it downstairs with me. The old one, you would be going, you'd put your letter down, and then zzz, it would move, or your whatever, right? It would move. And you're like, because the magnets were like here, 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 here. With this one, yeah, my video is still not moving. With this one, they stay put. The whole thing is magnetic, the whole thing. And they are not going to move on you. So that's awesome. I love my machine too, Lee. I love that it folds up. Now, I already have mine open, but it does fold up, which is nice because it fits on my little desktop here. Okay, so this is what we're doing. Hey, Grace, welcome. I have cut. Now, I like to pre-cut. If I'm just needing a small piece, I don't want to use the whole sheet because I want to know that the paper I'm putting on top actually fits this size, and I'm not like this and going, oh, where's the paper? Pretend that isn't there. Where's the adhesive? So this is our foam adhesive sheet. Well, part of it's like yay big. You get a bunch of them. And this, I've been doing this all night. When I cut this, I'm like, ooh, this is so cool. I wanted to try it out. It is in the mini. And this is the red velvet paper. Granted, it's a 12 by 12 sheet. I just cut off the bit I need, maybe a little bit extra. So for this, what I'm going to do, there's adhesive on both sides, and you just want to take that adhesive sheet off because you're going to attach this. I know in a previous video, I did this a different way. I have to use my same old method of attaching. If it's not 100% perfect, that's okay. We know where this is. So I'm going to put that on there, and I'm going to put these guys here. I'm hoping, now I haven't done anything this thick. I'm hoping they stay put. Doesn't matter to me if they move, really doesn't. Because as long as we're in this spot, we're good. So let's bring the machine. Like I said, I've already got it open, and I don't think the whole thing fits in my little area here. So we'll just do our best. I think if I didn't have the adhesive on here, these would stay put. And that would be lovely, but they're not going to because, I wonder, I do. Here we go. Here's some other dies. And like I said, they will stay put. So we have our sandwich. Okay, we have plate number 1, 2, 5. And then on top goes plate number 3. Doesn't really matter which way it goes. This one I haven't done much cutting on. I like to keep one nice. And then through it goes. Boom, boom. Okay, you better work for me. I'm just kidding. I've only used it once. Like I said, I just got it. So push. There we go. We are through. Now my understanding, and I'm just doing this because it's closer to me, is you don't have to keep running it back and forth. This is a little thicker, though, with the adhesive sheet. There we go. Bye-bye. All right. Yep, went all the way through. I just like to check it before I take things off. We are getting stuck to everything. There we go. And there's this little guy. Oh, stuck. We don't need that right now anyway. Bye-bye. That was our magnetic plate. So that is something you're going to want. Now, I know I've read that you can put the old magnetic plate through this machine, no problem. But I just happen to like that I can... that they'll stay put and I don't have to look for things anymore. Anyway, let's get to the card. All right, so, and you know I only do my measurements on the video. So, here we go. This is, now I just use regular Whisper White because I have a layer that makes it thicker and that works for me. And then I have another layer and another layer. Okay, so this is 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2. And I've already used my bone folder. Yeah, it's laying pretty flat. I really like this style of card. I like when they stand up. So, all right, so this piece, this is also Whisper White, just the regular. And it is 4 1/8 by 5 3/8 and embossed using Dainty Diamonds. And I know you're going to say, what? She didn't use her Tasteful Textiles 3D? Yeah. So there it is there. And it's kind of nice to see, you know, how the pattern looks. I really like this one too, because it is rather dainty. And it's a nice little backdrop. So let's just attach that. Oops, I didn't get my glue out. Alrighty. Is this one open? Yes, it is. It looks so clean. Can you use... Oh, you know what, Krista? No one's actually asked if we can use it the other way around. Honestly, I don't see why not. Can you use the magnetic plate with the Big Shot? I don't see why not. I have a glue booger on here, so I'm just getting rid of it. It's not my glue booger. It's a glue booger. There, get, stuck to my fingers. Okay. I haven't tried. I can try though. Well, my other machine's upstairs, so I can't try tonight. But I will try, and I can always comment on that. Alrighty. And then, you know, I like to pick things up when I am putting them on. Now, the reason we use Tombow is, said it like 100 times, we like our wiggle time. We like to be able to, it doesn't look like I'm moving it, but I actually am. It's kind of, once it gets sticking, you know, it's really sticky. Oh, okay, so Valerie says, Krista, I heard you can. Okay, good to know. Alrighty. Here's my little circle. I'll show you the folder because you can hardly see it. This is the, oh, what's this one called? I do know. Wrapped in Texture embossing folder. So with this one, you get two. The other one's upstairs. So that's what I did here. And then I die cut it using one of the Stitched Shapes dies. I was going to call them frameless, but the Stitched Shapes frameless. So it is two different embossed pieces, but it doesn't really, they're not competing with each other, which is why I'm okay with it. All right, well, we have to build this layer before we get too far. Now, so this is just crumb cake, I'm sorry, this is crumb cake, isn't it pretty? This is 3.5 by 4.5. And then this is, if you haven't seen it before, this is the plush poinsettia specialty paper. So it's vellum and it is plush. So it kind of feels like this, but different. It almost feels like you'd wiggle it and move it. But I absolutely love this. And I made just a tiny little border. Did I say the size? I don't think I did. 3 3/8 by 4 3/8. All right. I'm hoping I'm still in frame. Oh, rats, I lost you. One moment, please. Technical difficulties. No, it's still looking at the card from the beginning. All right, so with this, and I don't think I brought it down. I didn't. Okay, I like to use the Stampin' Seal, or if you happen to have what is it? Oh, if you have any, what's that called? The old one, Fast Fuse or any of that, it works. I don't really plan on gluing it, but since I didn't bring that downstairs, what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach it just in a few places, and then afterward I'll attach it more because I forgot. I was looking for my, there it is. Okay, I was looking for this, my take your pick tool, because I do find, and you probably would too, that, oh, thank you, Julie. No worries about being late. You can always start back at the beginning. But thank you, I'm in frame. Thank you. Do that in light brown and it looks like the top crust on a pie. Oh yeah, nice. Pie. Although I have to tell you, pumpkin pie doesn't really, it's not interesting to me. I don't know why. Okay, so you cannot see those glue dots underneath. One thing you can see underneath and you have to be careful with are dimensionals. So you have to be careful with those. All right. So as mentioned, this is one of 15 cards. Oh, it's still on there. Huh. So every day, well, you can pop over to my blog. If you happen to, I don't know what they call it, subscribe to my blog. I'm not sure if that's the right word. Follow it? Maybe that's it. I'm so technical. Is this the right side? Yes, it is. Then you'll get updates automatically. But yeah, I will post the link every day for the blog post. So I'm excited. I've got the cards finished up to Sunday. Woo! That's very exciting. Now, I love that. I love white on white, but a little bit of this is fine too. I did try other colors under this. They wouldn't have gone with the red, but I would have picked a different paper then. It looks gorgeous with mint macaron or calypso coral. Any of those colors are absolutely gorgeous underneath. So you have choices, in other words. I am not putting this on. I wrote ribbon in big letters so I didn't forget. So this actually comes in a combo pack, and this is it's from the mini. All the trimmings ribbon combo pack. So this is, I think it's Poppy Parade. And the other one you get in the package is the same as that with the gold edging, is Old Olive. There we go. Now, my scissors. Okay. I have to get my Stampin' Up! Snips sharpened. I did try to use them, but apparently I've used them too much and they're dull now. I may or may not have used them on things I shouldn't have used them on. That happens. All right, so we'll put one side on. Now I'm not actually worried that it's too low, because that seems it looks like it's about an inch, and that should be it. And did I measure that ribbon? No, I just went around. Oh, thanks, Denise, liking the card so far. I know it's like, stop talking, Sandy, and get to the finish. Get to the finish line. We want to see how you did this. Really simple. A bit of embossing, but it's, it's not a big deal. And if you're not an embosser, that's fine. Stamp it. Stamp it. Put something on there. Let's pop this up, and then we will build our sentiment layer. I didn't take this out of here because on my original, when I did that, I inadvertently started taking off the backing, and then they were getting stuck to everything, and that wasn't okay. You like the talking? Oh, thank you. I never listen back on my videos. It's kind of like, I sound like that? Really? I know. That's not too many people that like the sound of their voice. Well, okay, singers probably. I do sing, but only for my grandson. That poinsettia paper, Julie, is so pretty. And I did use it on another one of my upcoming Christmas cards. So yeah, some people do, the 12 Days of Christmas. My favorite demo from England, the UK, I guess is probably the proper thing to say. Martin Stone, he's doing 30 days. So he started on September 1st. I start on the 15th because this is the day of our blog hop. Now this is kind of nice. As long as you've lined up your paper nicely in your folder, and let's just do that for a second. I know, a little segue here. All right, what's really nice about this folder, you notice it doesn't have that line, that some of them have that black line, because it doesn't need it. Because you can line your paper up with these lines right here. So it won't be wonky. Unless you want it wonky, then go for it. Hey Lisa, no worries. You can always start at the beginning. And that's how I did that. And that's how, over there, that's how I can line this up so easily. So I wasn't really thinking ahead, but wow, I was thinking ahead. I think I really was. So let's go there. And I want to just double check that with the light. That looks good. Okay, little adjustment. Okay, so here's our teeny little piece. Teeny little piece. And this is where we'll start building the rest of it. So I've already die cut. So this is brush metallic cardstock, which is in the mini. And everything, all these pieces I'm going to show you here, were all cut using the same dies, which are the Forever Flourishing dies, which I love. I never would have thought, hey, Christmas, but oh yeah. You want everything to be versatile, right? You want to get your best bang for your buck. So this one here, this was cut with one of the same dies that we just talked about. This is the In Good Taste DSP. So a lot of wood grain, and this is, if I hold that nice and quiet, that actually has a wood grain, which made really pretty texture on the card. So I went, yes. Now I don't need this little end. We don't want anything sticking out, just in case. So we'll do some trimming now. I know that one's kind of going to go there. And this, I don't need the whole thing. So yes, I am going to take that off. These are perfectly fine for other cards. So I'm not going to waste it, basically. In case you think, what a waster. What is she doing? So kind of go like that and that, kind of. Because I'm using glue dots, I'll be able to reposition things. And then this one, I love not only that it's brushed, but it has that, it has the detailing from the die, which they did on purpose, which is awesome. All right, and I'm pretty sure I used half of it. Let me just look at the original. This is what card makers do, right? We peek. Yeah, looks like I used half. So why I'm not using the other half tonight, I don't know. Maybe just to show you the full thing. Okay, you stand up. Okay, so let's take that one apart and this one and get the glue dots going. All right, so glue dot number 1 at the right side. I was just looking for the stitching, but of course I'm just showing it to myself. I'm gonna actually put the glue dot on here. That makes more sense, doesn't it? Oh, that's the wrong side though. No, put it on the top. The bottom will be fine though, because it'll stick to the card. Not yet though. Alrighty, so let's have that. The good thing about round things is you can go, oh, I meant to do it that way, so yay. You know what? Might be a smart idea. You ever just like learn on the fly? You know, it's like, why didn't I think of that? Let's just put the glue dots on here and go from here. Now it's textured, so it'll give you a little bit of lip, but don't worry, you will be absolutely fine. Just have to hold it down for a second. Get. Alrighty, and then let's see. This one, nope, this one. Let's see if we can just attach it. Yeah, let's go there. It doesn't have to look exactly like the original. In fact, most of my cards don't. And like that. So just a little peek. I thought it needed a little bit more. Did I pop this up? Oh, probably. All right, so let's do it. We're going to pop it up and then we'll get the letters going and then we're good. I don't know that I actually need 3 of them, but hey, I got them now. They are stuck to my fingers. 2 and 3. Alrighty, here goes nothing. Oh, my screen. All right, now I do want not too much hanging over the edge, so over a bit more. Yep, right about there. There, card's done. No, it isn't, just kidding. Okay, so let's get these out of here. I just love the feel of that, you know? Really do. I think humans, we like things with texture, you know, just like my little grandson putting everything in his mouth. You know, we want to feel and touch everything. All right, so this will come in handy. Will it? Are you going to come out of there? You are going to come out of there. Alrighty, don't be giving me a hard time. Only on videos, right? Ah, we might not have cut right there. Let's find out. Well, you might go through the machine again. That's what. When you don't cooperate with me. Okay, not to lose it. Where did I put them? Okay. I am so bad about putting my dies back right away. Especially after a video, I'm like, hey, it's late. And I just wanted, you know, I don't know, finish supper sometimes. Okay, nice and gentle. Poke that out. There, still not done. Put the J on, the funny looking J. I do like it though. It's kind of trendy looking. Now this one, I am going to run it through the machine again. Unexpected, but hey, if it has to be done, it has to be done. And I'm thinking it's because it has this extra little piece here that it's being a little persnickety about it. So I think I will also take this other die off here now. I don't think it needs to be on there. All right, so let's pick another spot. Sometimes, like I know with the old one, and I don't know if I haven't had this long enough to experience, you know how sometimes the roller was better on one side? So I'm just gonna pick a different spot. We're still layered up and we'll run it through again. So wow, you get to see the magnetic plate again, yay. Well, that sounded good, didn't it? Off being a little noisy. Let's check it out. Oh yeah, okay, it's cooperating. And off you go. By the way, if you love the machine, the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, you can get that as a part of your starter kit. And it will only cost you $135 instead of the, with tax and shipping, $202. You also get, there we go, 2 free stamp sets. Put it on the sheet. Okay, I'm trying to cooperate with myself. You also get the, put the O on first, by the way. Off goes the backing, because to me, that's the center. 2 free stamp sets, there we go. And the Y. I know I have to concentrate sometimes. There we go. And the J. Basic rhinestones and enough cardstock pieces to make 16 cards. So that's awesome. You also get a voucher. Why is that so long? Is the J really that long? Yep, it is. Yes, it is. Anyway, and you get to join our very exciting team. Oh, with authority. Yeah, boom, you're coming out of there. I feel like I would really like to cut that, but I think with this one, funny, I don't know why that looks so long, but there they are. Now this is the same paper, but just a different piece. Oh, I munched it. You may want to, now I did under here put a glue dot, and you may want to, like, I like movement on my cards. I'm the first one to admit that, but I don't like when things get munched. So, oh, there's a glue dot right under there. Okay, well, it's bye-bye. And bye-bye. Sometimes you have to put a little bit underneath. Anyway, so our team is very fun. We're called McStampers Inc. We do social stamping once a month. We have, where else should you go? Right here. Meeting once a month. We have draws and prizes and a really awesome incentive program. So I would probably go back and put some of those down as well. But yeah. Oh, now they come out with it. Yes. It's been in development. The Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine has been in development for a while. So yeah. But it got already. There you go. Alrighty. So there they are. The link to my blog is there. I'm always happy when you pop over to my blog, comment on it if you wish. Follow through to the blog hops. I also talk about how you can get the fall tutorial free. So you're going to want to look at that. And just check. You know, do you ever do this? You've made one, you want to examine the other one and go, how did I do that? That was different. But yeah, I'm really happy with this card. Like, I love this card. And I was having one of those, and you probably have it too, where you go into your studio and you're like, I got nothing. And you walk out. And then you go back and you have like stuff everywhere. I can work in about this big of a space when I start creating. And I got nothing. And then all of a sudden my head went, boom, got it. And I made 5 cards. Surprise. So yes, there we go. I'm so happy you joined me today, because I love when you watch the videos, and I love when you say nice things. I'm not looking for comments, but I'm not looking for praise. I'm just saying. Anyway, I will be back again. So this is Tuesday. So next Tuesday, there'll be another video where I'll make one of my Christmas cards, but between that, they will be on my blog. So ta-da. And that's what I have for you today. So have a wonderful week. Hopefully it's not snowing for anyone, because that would be really rude of Mother Nature. But if it is what it is, and enjoy the rest of your week, my friends. See you next Tuesday.